My dear friends, welcome to Rajashekhar classes on applied data science with Python. This is lecture number 102. In this lecture, I will discuss about normal distribution. In my previous lecture, that is in lecture number 101, I already discussed about normal distribution. As normal distribution is very, very important, it is a mother of all the distributions. It is the distribution which is extremely widely found distribution in nature. Hence, let me repeat some concepts of my previous lecture, that is lecture number 101. You may feel that this is the repetition of my previous lecture, but I don't mind in repeating that lecture. I feel it is very important. Therefore, I am repeating few concepts of my previous lecture. Just let me try to explain normal distribution, data and distribution. Let me say like this. Imagine that you are a professor teaching an introduction to mathematics course. At the end of the semester, you have all 100 of your students complete a final exam consisting of 100 multiple choice questions. The scores that your students received are as follows. These are the scores obtained by your 100 students. You can tell from looking this particular data set. What is this data set? Let me repeat. You can tell from looking at the data that the highest score a student received was 100%. Just see, this is the highest score. How many students received that 100%? 3 students. And the lowest score was 60%. This is the lowest score, 60%. What you might not, how many students has got? 3 students, isn't it? What you might not have been able to tell just by glancing at the table is that the data is normally distributed. A normal distribution is a bell-shaped frequency distribution curve. This we already discussed. This is a bell-shaped frequency distribution in my previous lecture. We were saying that this is bell-shaped curve, isn't it? Most of the data values in a normal distribution tend to closer around the mean. Just observe this particular diagram. If you carefully observe, where can I find mean? Where is the mean in this normal distribution curve? This is my mean, mu. What am I saying? Most of the data values in normal distribution tend to cluster around the mean. Just see, this is mean. Most of the data points, isn't it? As height is very high, it's a peak. Most of the data points are most of the data values in normal distribution tend to cluster around the mean, isn't it? Around the mean. This is around the mean. There are many points around the mean, isn't it? If you move on either right side or left side, your I can say data points are less. There are less likely to happen. Data points are less likely to occur even in right side of the normal distribution curve or on left side of the normal distribution curve. You can find most of the points around the mean. As you are moving away from the mean, your data points will be less, isn't it? They are less. There are many things such as intelligence. If you collect intelligence data, that data follows normal distribution. Not only intelligent, heights of the data, heights of the people. If you collect heights of the people and plot the curve, you will get normal distribution curve. If you collect blood pressure data and fit it into a curve, you will get normal distribution that naturally follow normal distribution. Which follows naturally normal distribution? That may be heights, that may be intelligence, that may be blood pressure. Even weights of the data naturally follows normal distribution. For example, if you took height of 100 to 22-year-old woman, and create a histogram. You know how to create histogram? We already discussed histograms in data visualization classes, isn't it? If you create histogram by plotting height on x-axis, just take height on x-axis and the frequency at which each of the heights occurred on the y-axis. Take frequency on y-axis and height on x-axis. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, isn't it? Let me repeat. The frequency at which each of the height occurred on the y-axis, you would get a normal distribution curve. Here we see 4 characteristics of a normal distribution. First, normal distributions are symmetric. Symmetric means you will have same, I can say this is mirror shape. Which one is? This is this right side the mean. This is mu. This one is mirror shape of this one, isn't it? Left side the mean is same as right side the mean. You can fold it. That I discussed in my previous lecture, isn't it? It is unimodal. This also I discussed in my previous lecture. Unimodal means only one model. Where you can have this unimodal, only one peak. Therefore, I can say it is unimodal distribution. I already discussed what is unimodal, bimodal in my previous lectures. I can say it is asymptotic. What is asymptote? Asymptote means tangent at infinity. Just say this is asymptotic. Just say this is one asymptote, means this particular curve is not meeting this x-axis. Where will it meet? It will meet at infinity. What is asymptote? Asymptote means tangent at infinity. Therefore, this tails will meet the x-axis, this x-axis at infinity, isn't it? This x-axis, I can say this is this asymptotic. This by nature it is asymptotic. It simply means this right and left tails of the normal distribution curve meets this x-axis at infinity. I can say like this. Means it's a tangent at infinity. This x-axis is a tangent at infinity. It's simple. It's nothing more than that. That is asymptotic. And the mean, this also I discussed, mean, median, mode all are equal, isn't it? And mode are equal. Mean equal to median equal to mode for normal distribution curve. Normal distribution is perfectly symmetric around its center. That's what I told you. This is perfectly symmetric around its center. Just see. Just if you observe this one, left side one is same as right side one. Just see, they are same. Therefore, I can say it is perfectly symmetric around its center. The right side of the center is mirror image of the left side. There is only one peak. This peak is known as mode, isn't it? This is only one peak. This is only one peak. This peak is known as mode. Therefore, this normal distribution curve is unimodal curve, isn't it? Normal distributions are continuous. Yes, it's a continuous distribution. X is a continuous random variable, and have tails that are asymptotic. That I already discussed. This is asymptotic. This is asymptotic. This tail, this left tail and right tail will meet this x-axis at infinity. I can say this x-axis is tangent at infinity. These are the basic things about normal distribution. Just go through this lecture. If you have any difficulty, just keep some comment in comment section so that we will try to understand. Thank you very much. Maybe you may feel this is a repetition of my previous lecture, that is lecture number 101. I don't mind in repeating this lecture. Why? Because I felt these characteristics are very important for my future discussions. Therefore, I repeated many things of my previous lecture. Thank you very much.